Okay, let me record. Just a minute, guys. Right, let me share the screen. So any issues, any challenges, guys? Anyone tried configuring these three machines? How many of you completed, guys? Creating the three VMs? Please
Yes,
raise your
sir.
hands.
I configured, sir.
Okay.
While configured, that my disk completely showing. I
Red
mean,
color.
till complete till complete the all three EVMs, it shows always like full disk only, 100%.
Yes, yes. And you have only one disk?
No, sir. Two drives are there.
Okay, okay. You can
Two
accommodate
drives.
the,
Two. Yeah.
how much free space is there in your laptop?
150, around 170 is there, sir.
50, 173
Uh,
GB is there, free space.
yes, yes.
Then why your disk is
Uh,
full? Have you gave like 50 GB for each machine?
no, 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 sir. 25 only.
Mm.
After completed those configured three VMs, then it fine. But during that time, it shows always like 100% disk space.
Okay. Just check in which drive you are storing the VMs. Okay, if you are storing in C drive, your C
No,
drive will
no,
be
sir. No,
full.
sir. I actually I remember that you shared already many times, no?
Yeah,
So that way, yeah, I kept those parts into E drive only,
yeah.
which is more space.
Good, good, good. Pravina, Sampath, Madhvi, Malleshwar Rao, Lata. Good, good. And Ankam, right? And who else? Dhananjay, right? So good guys. Okay. So that's fine. Let's try to configure. Okay. Anyone remember yesterday's steps? Once the machines are ready, what we have to do? Yesterday we just
Yes, sir.
discussed demo, right? So now we'll discuss.
Disable
Sorry.
the Windows firewall, sir.
Yes.
We have
Firewall
to.
should be disabled.
Yes, yes.
What is that?
Windows
Next
firewall
step.
protection.
Okay. Firewall. Okay. Right.
Firewall. I'm sorry.
Static
Mm.
IP and change the computer name.
Yes. Okay. Step 1. Assign static IP address. Okay. Step 2.
Change the computer name.
Disable the
Firewall.
Windows firewall. And in the organization, Windows team won't disable it, guys. They will add the rules. Okay. Change the computer names. Change the server names. Step 4. Install ADDS, Active Domain Services. Step 5. Configure ADDS, Active Domain Services. Step 6. Add node 1 and node 2 to the ADDS setup. That's it, guys. In this 6th step, we have again 2 steps to add the machines into the existing domain. 2 steps are there, very simple steps, so that we can add it, guys. Okay. Chalo, let's try to fix one by one. Assign static IP address. So how to assign? See, these are my machines. Whenever I'm switching between the machines, please check this name, guys. Okay, B42 Active Directory. So all the machines you can see, it will be like same only. So in which version, what I'm doing, you have to observe carefully. Okay, B42 node 1, and this is my B42 node 2. Okay, so go to your first machine. Do these 3 steps in all 3 VMs. Whatever I'm doing, the first 3 steps, you have to complete these 3 steps in all the 3 VMs, guys. Okay, chalo. Let's go to the node 1, I mean Active Directory. I want to assign a static IP address, right? So how to assign it? Open run, type ncpa.cpl, guys. You will get network adapters. Okay, ncpa.cpl, you will get network adapters. You can see this Ethernet adapter. Right click, properties, go to IPv4. Okay, double click on the IPv4. This is your network adapter. Use the following IP address. Listen carefully, guys. Okay, for active directory, listen carefully. For active directory, I'll give 10.10.10.100. Okay, IP address, static IP address. In the organization, every machine will have a static IP address, guys. Okay, right. 10.10.10.100. For node 1, okay, I'm going to give 10.10.10.1. Okay, for node 2, I'll give 10.10.10.2. Okay, so these are the IP address for each machine. So let's assign IP addresses in this way. Okay, you can assign your own IP addresses, guys. Just for the sampling purpose, I'm just giving these numbers. That's it. Okay, go to my active directory. So in the ncpa.cpl screen, double click on IPv4, select use the following IP address. This is active directory, right? What IP address I have to give here, guys? What IP
10
address I
dot
have to
100, sir.
10.10.100. Okay, just select the subnet mask once. Don't give any values. After giving IP address colon, just select subnet mask. Automatically this value will be populated 255.0.0.0. And these are the networking concepts, guys. You don't need to worry. No one will ask you about this. The whole setup, yesterday's and today's setup, will be done by the Windows team. So nothing to worry about it. Okay. No one will ask you questions from Active Directory. It's only for the real-time practice. It's not a SQL DBA topic. Sir, why 255 came, sir? If you ask, you have to go to networking basics. That we don't do it. Okay. Just click OK. Click OK again. Done. We gave the IP address. What is the next step, guys? For first machine, disable the Windows firewall, right? Then change the
Yes.
server names, right? So let me go to this Active Directory again. One step is completed. Next, I have to disable the Windows firewall. Just hit the Windows button once. Type firewall. Just type firewall. Guys, the machines will experience it will be very slow as you started all the machines at a time. So be careful and be patient while practicing these things, guys. If you are having a 12 GB or 16 GB, it will be good. If you are having 8 GB, you are managing these things with 8 GB, it will be too slow, but you have to bear it. Okay, so Windows firewall properties, go to Windows firewall properties. Okay, so you can turn off the firewall from here. You can see, right, firewall state. Just turn it off. Okay, apply. Okay, so firewall is going to protect you from this kind of virus attacks and all, guys, unauthorized access virus attacks and all. So usually we don't turn off the firewall. If you turn off the firewall, there will be security breaches. So in the organization, Windows team will add rules. Okay, right, so done. We just turned off the firewall, right? Windows firewall is off. Right. What is the third step? We have to change the server name. So how to find the server name, guys? First of all,
Host name, sir.
host name.
Host
By
name.
default, you will get this name for all the VMs. Okay, this is the default name. I don't want this name. I want to name this as B42 Active Directory. Okay, so or else you can see under this PC properties also you can see, guys. Right, you can see computer name, you can see some alphanumeric number. It came dynamically while creating the VM. You can get this name, guys. Okay, I don't like this. I want to change it. Go to this PC properties and make sure this is the last step. Why? Because once you done this change, it will ask for restart. Changing server name needs restart, guys. So go to this PC properties, click on change settings, again click on change, then change your computer name B42 Active Directory. Don't give any spaces, it won't accept. Okay, B42 Active Directory. Just click OK. Then advice, it is saying it is very big name, so don't give that much name. Keep it more than 15. Okay, let me click OK. Less than 15, guys. Let me change it. What I'm going to do, B42 AD, I'll change it. Okay, B42 AD. Done. Click OK. What it is saying, you must restart your computer to apply the changes. Click OK again, close it. It will go for restart. Okay, Go for restart now, guys. Done. These three changes are done on my AD machine. Let's go for node 1 and node 2. Let's do the same changes on both the machines, guys. Can anyone tell me what I have to do on my node 1 now? Anyone remember any steps?
Command is open command.
Okay. That is the last
Opens
step.
rule, run.
SQL.cpl.
Run ncpa.cpl. That's right.
.cpl.
.cpl.
Correct.
ncpa.
Right click on
CPL.
property.
Yes.
Right click Ethernet property.
Yes. Ethernet.
Right
Click. Properties.
Property.
Very good.
Next,
IPv4.
IPv4 select, then go to properties and select and to the IP address 10.
So what is the IP address for this machine?
Once at 10.10.
One, and just click on the subnet mask. Click OK. Done. First step is done. Very good. Next.
CM change the computer name.
That is the last step.
Window
Next.
firewall. Window firewall.
Just hit the Windows button, type firewall. Just hit the Windows button and type firewall. Guys,
Sir, why
yes.
Sir, why are you using window firewall is off?
I'll tell you. Okay, so Windows, these two machines has to communicate with each other. Your node 1 and node 2 has to communicate with each other, guys. Okay. Imagine these two, we are configuring log shipping between these two. Okay. So as data has to be synchronized between these two machines, the two machines has to communicate with each other. If you turn on the firewall usually turn off the communication between the servers. By default, firewall will block the communication between the two servers. If you turn off the firewall service, it will allow the communication. Okay, but in the organization will add rules. Hey, node 1, this is your node 2, you will get some data from node 2. Hey, node 2, this is your node 1, you will get some data from node 1. So please cooperate together to transfer the data. So we are going to add, we means the Windows team is going to add the rules. Okay, so as it is completely different topic, we don't control this topic, we don't use this topic in the organization. That is a lengthy process, adding rules and all. I don't want to confuse you. Our main goal is we have to allow the communication between the machines. So that's why simply process it. I'm stopping the Windows firewall service. Okay.
Okay.
Done. Right. So go to your node 1. So just type Windows firewall in the particular start button. Go to Windows firewall. You can see which is on. Turn it off. Apply and OK. Okay, done. So second step is also completed. Next, third step.
Change the computer name.
Windows
This
button.
Or
In PC properties.
Yes.
Properties
This PC
and
property.
change setting.
Yes.
Change setting.
Right click. Okay, done. So this is this PC, right?
Yes, sir.
Right click, properties. Okay, so you can see here some name is there. I don't want this name.
Change index.
Don't give it here. Okay, don't give here. Again, click on change. Now you can see computer name. Okay, so on this is node 1, right? B42 node 1. B42 node 1. That's it. Click OK. And click OK again. It will go for click close button. You will get a restart pop-up. Restart now. Okay, done. Next, go to the third VM. Do the same thing. appwich.cpl. Sorry, ncpa.cpl.
Properties.
Yes,
Sir.
Yes.
There are one question.
Yes.
How to decide the IP address?
We don't decide it. Okay, network team will be there. They are going to reserve some IP addresses. So Windows team will contact network team. Based on that, they are going to communicate with each other. They will decide the IP address. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Use the following IP address. So 10. This is node 2, right? What is the IP address, guys? 10.10.2. Okay, just click on subnet mask once. Click OK. and click OK again. Next is
Windows firewall.
Windows firewall. Just hit Windows button once. Firewall, just type fire, you will get firewall. Okay, and just click here, select the firewall service. How I am doing in the Oracle VMs, same process you can go for Azure VMs also. Same. As it is, everything is same, guys. Everything is same. Here you are controlling the VMs. There in the Oracle VM, Azure in the Azure, Microsoft will control the VMs. That is the only difference. Once VM is ready, once machine is ready, okay, you can follow the same process, guys. You have to turn off the Windows firewall for Azure VMs, okay, and you have to, what you can say, you have to assign a no, don't assign any static IP addresses. Okay, why? Because automatically you will get IP addresses, right? Try to use private IP addresses. There you will get public IP address, private IP address. Public will helpful to connect to the servers remotely. Private is going to help you to communicate the machines, okay? To communicate with the machines, guys. Okay, so same process, only except IP address. Remaining two steps are common. Okay, you have to turn off the Windows firewall like this, first step. Second step is computer name also no need to change. Okay, if you want you can change it, but usually no need to change the computer name. You can, while creating the VM itself, you can give the computer name, guys. Okay, while creating the VM, you can give the computer name. What name you are going to give, the same name will be there in the computer properties, this PC properties. So there are small changes. Only change is you can turn off the Windows firewall for Azure VMs. IP address, don't change it. Use as it is. Whatever IP addresses you have, use the same IP addresses. You will get public and private IP addresses for each machine. Okay, and computer name, while creating the machine itself, give the computer name. Whatever name you want, just give the same computer name, guys. Okay, done. These three steps. Okay, so we have turned off firewall for node 2 machine, and the final step is we have to change the server name. This PC properties, change settings, change, and this is B42 node 2. Click OK. Click OK again. Close, restart now. Done. So now the other two machines are already restarted. You can see here they both came online. So logged into these machines. Observe it clearly, guys. Administrator, right? You can see administrator. Just observe it clearly. Watch it carefully. 1, 2, 3. I am just logged into my machine. Let me log into node 1 as well. This is my node 1 machine. Don't confuse the same things I'm doing. I'm doing on 3 machines, guys. Okay, don't confuse. Right now, what is the next step, guys? After doing this, just check the communication. Okay, just check the communication between the machines.
Sir, good morning, sir.
Sir, good morning, sir.
Need not to do the guest installation, sir.
No. Don't do any guest installation. If you install guest edition, so it will block the communication between the machine. Guys, you don't expect a remote connections. Don't enable remote connections for Azure VM. Only for a single VM, you can go for remote connections. For Azure VM, no, I'm sorry, not Azure VM. This 3 VMs, Oracle VMs. Okay. I'm not getting full screen. This is very small. I cannot practice. For all these things, if you enable the remote settings, communication will be blocked. Okay, so don't try to enable any remote connections for HADR VMs. Don't install guest editions also. It will block the communication. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
This is my Active Directory machine, right? Just 1 minute. The machines are still up and running. Okay, just give some time.
So we are giving static IP address so that IP address won't change and machines will be in contact.
Yes, correct. The organization will use static only. We don't use any dynamic IP address and all. So that's why I'm giving static IP address. Okay. So this is my AD machine, guys. So I want to test the communication between the machines. Okay. I want to test the communication between the machines. How can I test the communication between the machines, guys?
Sir, go to
using telnet or net steps.
Command prompt, sir. By
Command prompt.
Okay. In the command prompt, what I have to do?
We are going to ping, sir.
Okay, done. Okay, go to command prompt.
In the CMD, open CMD, ping and IP addresses.
Okay, guys. So,
IP address.
correct. Okay, I want to communicate whether I am getting any communication from node 1 or not. I want to check the communication, guys. There is a way. Use your command prompt. Open your command prompt. Okay, just type the ping command, ping, ping. You are going to ping node 1 and node 2 from your Active Directory. This is your Active Directory. First of all, I want to check the IP address of this machine. IP config, right? I can use IP config to check the IP address. So you can see my IPv4 address is 10.10.10.100. Okay, correct. So let me ping node 1, whether pinging is there or not. Let's see. Okay. So 10 dot. What is the node 1 IP address, guys?
1.
1, right?
1.
Correct. Okay. Just let's going to ping the machines. What it is saying?
No, communication is not.
No communication.
So it is clearly saying destination host is unreachable. Okay, chalo, it's not communicating with node 1. Let's try to ping node 2, guys. 10.10.10.2. I'm going to use up arrow for the last command. So I'm using that up arrow, guys. And node 2 also communication is not there. So something went wrong. Let's try to dig into it, guys. So go to this Oracle VirtualBox Manager. Here in the Oracle VirtualBox Manager, in the network settings, again, you have to enable the communication. Okay. Go to settings of each machine. Go to settings of each machine. Go to the network settings. Network settings. Okay. So here you have to select a bridged adapter. And then you have to go for allow all, guys. Okay. Just click OK. Do the same settings for all the machines. Node 1, settings, network, bridged adapter, advanced, allow all. Click OK. Node 2, settings, network settings, select bridged adapter and advanced, allow all. Done, guys. Okay, we did the settings for all 3 machines. Listen carefully, guys. You have to do the settings for all the 3 machines. Okay. If you miss one machine, it won't communicate with that machine. Go to the VMs, you will get immediately will get a pop-up, yes or no pop-up. Select yes only, guys. Don't select no. Choose yes. Okay. Choose yes.
Okay.
It is very important. If you choose no, I don't know. I'm sure communication won't be happen, guys. So that's why. Now go to the Active Directory again. Now again use the up arrow. Okay. Let's go for 10.10.10.1 this time. Let's see communication is there or not. Still having same issue. Okay, request time dot we are getting. Okay, chalo. Earlier we got destination host unreachable. This time we got request time dot. Let's see. Still why it is taking time. Usually it won't take this time. It has to get yes pop-up. Okay. We did not receive yes pop-up for node 1. Might be machine is slow. That's okay. Let's try to go with the node 2, guys. Node 2. Use up arrow, use your 10.10.2. Still we are getting the same issue. It has to accept, right?
Also, we need to change maybe properties.
1 minute. Okay, let me check whether Windows Firewall is again turned on as we restarted the machine. Let me check it, guys. If we restart the machine, sometimes Windows Firewall will be turned on automatically. So let's check. Windows Firewall is off only, but still. Let's go for this private profile. Turn it off for everyone. Okay, apply. Okay. Public profile, again go to Windows Firewall, public profile, turn it off, apply. Okay. Okay. Done. So let me do the same settings on all the 3 VMs. You can see now you got the S screen, and let me go to Windows Firewall on my node 1. My node 1 is too slow. Okay, let me go to my node 2 as well in the meantime. Firewall. Instead of that, you can also turn off Windows Firewall service from services.msc. Okay, so let me go to this Windows Firewall properties again. Private profile, turn it off. Apply. Okay. And again go to this properties, public profile also you have to turn it off. Okay, turn it off, apply, and okay. So let's check the communication again. Let's see this time it will work or not. Okay, and go to your command prompt. Now this time let's see. Now you can see, right? Ping, you are getting TTL, time to leave. Okay, so if you are getting like this, that means nodes are communicating, guys. Okay, ping reply from 10.10.10.2 bytes 32. Time it took less than 1 minute or 1 minute, 1 millisecond, not 1 minute, guys. 1 millisecond. TTL 128. Okay, so just check for node 1 as well. 10.10.10.1. For node 1, we are still not getting the communication. What happened? It is responding very slow, right? Node 1 is taking time or what?
Window firewall off.
Is turned on for public.
Private and public profile.
Okay, apply and off. Okay, I guess we did it for only Active Directory, not for node 1, right?
Yes.
Okay, done. Okay, you can see here domain profile off, private profile off, public profile off. Now, chalo, let's go to the node 1 Active Directory and check it, guys. Okay, now you are getting the communication, right? So in this way, we are going to turn it off. Or else we have another way, guys. Instead of all these things, even though if you missed one profile, it will throw you the error. Go to each machine, go to services.msc, just turn it off. The firewall service will be there. Turn it off the firewall service. That also will help you. Instead of turning 3 times on each machine, 3 3s are 9 times. Go to services.msc, select any service, just type Windows Windows Firewall, you will get it. See, you can see, right? The service is running, right? Just hit the stop button. Do this setting on all the 3 VMs instead of going to Windows Firewall window and stopping or turning off for all the 3 profiles: domain profile, private profile, public profile. Instead of doing these 3 steps in each VM, simply go to each VM, go to services.msc, select Windows Firewall service, just stop it. And again, guys, it is an automatic service. If you restart your Windows machine, again, the service will be turned on. So what you have to do, go to the properties of the service, make it disabled, guys. Disable and stop the service will help you. That also you can proceed. Okay, guys. Is it clear? Instead of going three steps on each machine, you can turn off the Windows Firewall service and you can disable the service. If you disable the service, next time it won't turn on automatically. Okay. So one step is completed. So now the machines are communicating with each other. Go to node 1 and check. You have to check from Active Directory. You have to check from Active Directory. You have to check node 1 and node 2 is pinging or not. From node 1, you have to check Active Directory and node 2 is pinging or not. From node 2, you have to check Active Directory and node 1 is pinging or not. Means from each node, you have to check the communication between other nodes. Okay. So let's go. Of course, it will communicate. Okay. Let's go to node 1, but still we'll see. Okay. CMD. Right. This is IP config 10.10.10.1. You can see I want to ping my Active Directory 10.10.10.100. So I'm getting the communication. Control C. It will close the communication. And I want to ping 10.10.10.2. So I'm getting the Instead of getting too many replies, I can use Control C. It will close the connection. Once we got one communication, that is fine. Okay. Or else you can use it, no issues. Right. Let me go to my node 2 as well. Let me check from node active directory and my other nodes. Okay. IP config. So of course I'll get a 10.10.10.2. Okay. So ping my active directory 10.10.10.100. Then I'm getting the communication, right? And ping your node 1 10.10.10.1. That's it, guys. So communication is there between all the three machines. Done. So these three steps are completed now. Okay, these three steps are completed. Communication is also completed, guys. Next, what is the next step? Once this is done, guys, next time is very easy. Next step is very easy. Install ADDS, Activated Domain Services, only in AD machine. One machine is acting as AD, right? So you have to install these services only in AD machine, guys. Once installation is done, you have to configure. Okay, this step also only in AD. Okay, right. This 6 step I'll tell you. You have to do it on your node 1 and node 2. Go to your AD machine, close this. Okay. So what I have to do, I have to install Activated Domain Services. If I want to install any software in the server, what is the tool we are going to use?
Server manager.
Very good. Okay, you can
Server
see here,
manager.
this is the server manager. Just click on the server manager, add roles and
Add
features.
and role features.
Next. Here you can see second option, Active Directory Domain Services under roles. Just click add features. Next. Install, guys. That's it. Once installation is done, what we have to do? We have to configure AD. Configuration of AD is very simple. You have to give the AD name and then you can proceed to configure the AD, guys. Okay, once configuration is done, if you see here, computer name of each machine, usually you can see only Active Directory, B42 Active Directory. Once we configured AD, the computer name will be changed to FQDN name. If you can see here, right, B42 AD, B42 AD, full computer name is. As of now, once we configure the Active Directory, so this will be changed to whatever Active Directory name, whatever domain name you will give, it will be changed to that particular b42ad.domainname.com. A work group, you don't see work group, you can see the domain name. So guys, tell me, what is your favorite company, IT company? In which company you want to, dream company? What is your dream company?
IBM.
IBM is your dream company, Subhani?
No, sir.
Less than 1 minute, sir.
Yeah.
It's
We have
not-
2 minutes time.
Microchip.
Microchips. Very good
Microchip.
chip. Microsoft. Tell me, guys. What's your dream company? Dream company, you don't have any dream companies? Apple. Okay. And let's go with the opinion poll. Okay, just type whatever your dream companies in the chart. We'll create domain, guys. Okay, we'll create domain with that name only. Majority name, I'll create a domain with that name. Microsoft, Google, Amazon, okay, Accenture, Infosys, TCS, whatever. Just type your answers in the chart. We'll go by majority answers. Okay, please quick, we have only 1 minute time. Infosys, Accenture, Amazon, Google, Microsoft, Google, Microsoft. Okay. Okay, then let me reconnect, guys. Let me reconnect. Please use the same link to join.